Hey there, everybody. Thomas with Basecamp Trading. It is Monday, March 16th, and we're going to take a look here at the stock market and talk a little bit about how this market's been moving here recently and what we're seeing once again with this market going limit down, hitting the circuit breakers right off the bat first thing this morning. But before we do that, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already done so to the YouTube channel. That way you can stay up to date with all the latest videos and content we're putting out in this crazy market environment. So with that being said, let's talk a little bit about what we've seen here. So far the stock market, this has been the fastest we've ever transitioned from a bull market to a bear market, which makes sense. One of the things that we've been looking at is lower liquidity in the markets as a whole. The fact that we have more and more people putting money in ETFs and ETNs, where it's a basket of instant diversification. And then when they start liquidating positions, it instantly pulls it out of the broad market as a whole, which leads to faster sell-offs like this. So we've seen a very fast collapse, basically, with fears due to COVID-19. So with that being said, one of the worst things we can possibly do in a time like this, and one of the things that a lot of retail traders end up doing, is they panic sell. They've held out for this entire 30% down move, and they see us go one more week, and it's just that straw that breaks the camel's back, and they go, you know what, I'm done, and they cover everything, and they just go, enough's enough, and they get out. And oftentimes that emotional decision to just cover everything takes place at the worst possible time, because that's when the market turns and ends up having a bottom. And that's where we see these kind of a flush will take place, where the market will collapse and then it will rebound pretty hard. So do not allow your emotions, if you planned on riding this thing out from the beginning, then stick to your plan. Don't allow your emotions to kick in and cause you to take bad trades and make emotional decisions. Make sure you have a clear mind and a clear head and you're following your rules. The other thing I want to point out here, just to put it in perspective, is the broad market as a whole, all we've really done, now I know this sucks, but all we've really done is we've erased the gains from 2019. If you go back here, this was the low in the SPX, which is a cash S&P. This was January 2019. Okay, we were right back where we started in 2019. Now, granted, it wiped out all those gains in a matter of 3 weeks, but in the grand scheme of things, the market as a whole is still up quite a bit overall over the past 10 years. And you got to keep in mind, this is going to be just a drop in the bucket 10 years from now, in my opinion. We always have seen bear markets turn back into bull markets and make up all their losses. And every time we go into a bear market, everybody gets that opinion of, oh my goodness, the sky is falling. It's never going to be able to recover. This is the one that finally is going to wipe out everything. And then it ends up making the money back eventually. Okay, so keep that in mind, keep it in perspective, follow your rules. Don't allow fear to cause you to go in and start panic selling or anything. Don't allow emotions to dictate your decisions. Make sure you're sticking to your game plan. And as of today, I'm starting to slowly add money back into my long-term portfolio, which we liquidated on this bounce up here. So now I'm starting to rebuild those positions just a little bit at a time, and I'll continue to average in as it continues to sell off. I do not think we are at the bottom of the market. That's not what I'm saying at all. I don't think this is going to be the low. I think we still have more potential downside. I would like to see us at least go down and test that 2346 level where the lows of 2018 were. And if we get through there, we have even more potential downside. But with that being said, again, the main point is don't allow your emotions to kick in when you've ridden out the whole thing so far and finally make you make that emotional decision and just close out and liquidate all your positions. If you planned on riding it out, ride it out. Stick to your rules, though. Do not allow emotions to dictate the types of trades that you take. All right? But that's going to be about it for today, though, everybody. I will see you all bright and early in the room tomorrow morning. Once again, don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, everyone, happy trading.